Hi guys and welcome back to Workers Resources. I'm Ribson32. We are just following the food training and we're just about to see something. So it was suggested to me in the comments to increase the amount of trucks. So I have gone and done that. I've set up this system, but I'll explain that in a second. What I just want to look at now, I bring the hub up, I want to see how much is in the depot here to us arriving and see if it's improved our turnaround time. Well, I can already see we weren't holding this much food in there, so just as this comes in, that looks like it's greatly improved it. So those comments really help, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So the year is September 1972, so we've gone on about a year and I've not long made the adjustment. So if we just have a little look at our imports and exports, you shall see what is happening here. So we've just got it rolled on to the 1st of September. So last month we've made 50,000, but our exports, you can see our food is still quite high. No, that's how much we're selling, isn't it? Let me just check that. Yeah, so our imports, you're going to see alcohol next to none, food really low, meat really low. Fuel is higher now because we have more vehicles, so that's going to be our goal today, is to start on the fuel production. That was also suggested in the comments. I was planning to do that today, but you're absolutely right with that. And our export resources, so we're up to 86,000 for last month. You can see food, we're getting at least one delivery, sometimes two deliveries a month, depending on the harvest, which is great. And meat we haven't exported. I need to have a little look at meat. I think I need another forklift depot to resolve that, and that should make that a lot easier. But for the moment, I want to leave the farming alone because it's all going. It's going okay. The meat isn't a major issue. As long as we're not exporting it, I'm quite happy with it. We could sell livestock, possibly. No, we've got none in storage, so that's not a problem. We've got lots of grain that as a result of all the delivery trucks, even in our food. The things are going a lot better. We don't have grain in you, but that's not an issue. What I've done, if we look at the farms, I have... So I had thought of a plan, and what I'd planned to do was just load up the farms, like these farms here, with the trucks, and have two farms here with just harvesters and tractors to plough the fields, but the game doesn't let the farms share fields, so it wouldn't let me do that. So what I have done is I've assigned trucks to all the fields, and then they'll drop off at the silos, and each farm has to have a truck in it as well, as you can see here. So now it's a lot more efficient. We're rolling out a lot quicker. I haven't put the petrol stations in yet. I'm going to hold off on that because I want to get a system up and running, and our money is quite tight. So we're going to leave the farms be. I will have a look at the meat storage. Maybe in an episode, next episode, we'll get an additional storage or forklift depot in here somewhere. That will help that a lot. We could probably squeeze one in over here if we put a road down here. I don't know. We'll sort that out. But what I want to focus on is our oil production. So currently this isn't connected, so if we get a fire over here, we are probably going to lose everything. So with that in mind, what we want to do is I want to plan where we're going to have our oil depot. Our oil refinery. And I want it reasonably close. I'm going to use trains to ship the oils in, being as it doesn't make sense to run them in one direction empty to me. I feel like it's more efficient to use them. So if we just have a little look and see where the oil is, so we can see that the oil is sort of all in this area down here. So we probably want to look at maybe having our oil refinery in this area. Yeah, I think that would be good. And then we could got the option to run a train station through and expand over here, then look to head off over to our city, which is going to be in this area. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place it down, but we're not going to build it yet. So we want to get the oil refinery in. Now, we're going to be bringing the train through sort of this area here. So the track's going to come in. So we want some sort of, we want to have our drop off and pick up in this area, or at least on one side of the oil depot. So where is the road? So we've got the road at the back here. That isn't a problem. I mean, that will enable us to, I guess we want to go sort of like this, because we want to try and, I'm saying it with the road pointing, I'm going to call that north for this video, so that we can keep the passenger and freight trains slightly separate. I think that would make sense. And our inputs are at the back, outputs are at the front. I'm okay with that, so I'm going to put you there like so. Then what we're going to want to get set up is some storage. Now, we've got two inputs, so I might have two. Yeah, I think this makes sense. So we can keep the roads over on this direction. I'm going to set up two. I think that would make sense. Yeah, where have we got? No, you're not going to let me do the input. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Let's just have a look here. Our inputs. So we could have one, like, let's just set them back a little bit. It does mean the train will have to travel a little further. We go something like this. There we go. And then we want a pump. Put them in. Now, this is going to cost me a lot of money to set up. So what I'm probably going to do, being as we're quite tight on funds, is we're definitely going to build the depot once we've got this set up with dollars. And then I'm probably just going to build things at a time, and we'll see how we can get this going. So we want multiple ins and one out, which is you. Okay, that works. And run you to this. Now we may need additional storage in the future, so I'm going to. I think we're only going to have the one over here, and we can place you here. And if we need to, we could always push to the north to add more in the future. So if we put you here, yep. Then if we get some pipes connected, there we go, and we can pull you down onto here, lovely, and you up to there, awesome. So that's going to be our inputs. So now we should look at our fuel loading and unloading station. So we go like this, our outputs will be on the right and the inputs on the left. So I think we may want to go something like this. So let's think about where we're going to put our storage for the outputs. Now I don't know if these apply to certain resources. That is something that I don't know, but I want to have, so these have got 900 on them, so we've got plenty on it. So what we can do is if we think like so if we have one in and then give it 3 outs in case we need to change this in the future, there we go. And then if we have 3 in, 1 out over here, is that what we want? Possibly. Thinking of connecting all these 3 up, but I don't know if they are certain outputs or if that is the case. So we will set you up. Could do something like this. Then how are we going to get a road to it? So we can put all the 3 into the 1 and then to a tank and pump it off. Maybe if we're going to do this, then that's fine. Maybe we can have... Yeah, okay. So we're going to do it like that. Do we have the road? We can connect the road up. That shouldn't be a problem. Okay, cool. If we bring the pipes all in to the... No, you're not going to let me do that. Okay. Definitely connect you to here. Bring you out wide. And... Yep, we'll let you do that. That is a janky pipe. Let's just get rid of this pipe here. Get this plumbed in. Let us. Oh, I can go straight to it. Cool. That's going to pump it straight out. Then I want a storage. I want a couple of storage areas. And then we need to figure out how we're going to get the station onto this. So we want a storage over here. Where's the in? The in is on that side. Where are the outs? Got an in there. That gives us 2 outs. I think that's a better position. What is wrong with this? Let's just zoom out a little bit. I reckon we put you maybe here. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. And then we can put another one here. That will be fine. And now I want to allocate these as specific. Let's just join you up like so. As specific resources. Can I do that one before the build? I can't. We'll have one as bitumen, one as fuel. These will only be oil. We've got all our ins and outs. So now we need to connect the station. So we want the oil loading and offloading. I think we want to have the ins on this side. If we put you down here and the outs, then we can just bridge across the track for that. I think that should be fine. So we can put you there. Yep. And now we want to go back to our pumps. We've got 2 over here. That's fine. We want to have a pump. So we want to have 1 in, 3 out. And we could put you... think like I'm thinking now we may have built this too far, but that's not a problem. We'll see how this goes. We can get you the outputs are on this side, so if we get you over here? We can get you over here. Okay, good. And now what I actually meant to do there is, this is why we're building without the money, because we can't afford to waste it, is I need to raise up the pipeline. There we go, and we should be able to get you nicely across our track, which is going to be here. Lovely. And then we can bring you back down over to here. Awesome. This is going to be our in. We do need to power all this as well. This might be where it's quite tricky. I can't remember the road on this. I can't remember. We may have to replace some lines. So now what we want to do is get our ins. You're an out. You're an out. So will you let me get all the way over here too long? Let's just test this. We pull you like so. It'll causing issues. Let's bring you up a little bit. Yep. Bring you in. Like, okay, so we can. Can we get you? Yep, we can. Awesome. We can get you straight into that. There we go. So that's going to be everything linked up. We'll need power in here, like I said. I think what I'm going to go... How much money have we got? So we've got 373,000. So we've got a reasonable amount. How much is it to build you? 354. So let's get the oil up, at least. So I'm happy with where this is. And how much is the train station? Your $32,000. I think we're going to use dollars for the train station as well, so that should be fine there. Now, the other ones we can get up, but we're also going to need a passenger station on this side. Let's have a look at this. Where is the... We could just use a nice simple train platform, and we could put it literally right by our refinery for people to get up. How much are you to build using rubles? You're not too bad. You're only 15,000, so we're going to build you. Okay, so now what I want to do is connect up the roads. There we go. Now I'm going to use, I think, yeah, we're just going to use, I can see an issue already. We're not going to get out of here. Okay. And we can run a road possibly through here. We just plan this a little bit so we could definitely get a road under there. Going on, some infrastructure is in the way. It's not in the way. The reason I want the roads is, okay, that's good, is so that we can get the fire service through here, just in case we do have that. Okay, you can get under there. Yep, lovely. And we'll pull you over here like so. Okay, cool. We're connected up that side, and we bring you out this way and into there. Lovely. You've got a nice little connection onto here. I'm also going to get a fire station probably right at our oil plant. I'm not sure if it will reach over to our actual oil wells. But we can have a look at that, definitely. Right, so I want to remove a few pipes so that we can get our roads in. So you were in the way, and I've just told it to build them. Okay, so that's the pipes built. Whoops. And I think you were in the way as well. So let's just get this road set up first. There we go. Lovely. And this pipe here is also in the way too. We will tell them to build in a second once we've got all these roads sorted out. So let's get this road in. Let's pull you across onto here. Lovely. Okay, cool. Now the pipes we want to get sorted, so we want to bring you out, but we want you to come up over the road and then into here. Lovely. Okay, this one might be a bit trickier. Can we get you over? We can get you over the road. Lovely. Okay, good. Then we can just run you straight into here. Some infrastructure is in the way, so let's just drop you down a little bit, and there we go. Cool. So we've got you in. Let's get this all built, and that should do our roads as well, hopefully. Now we've got everything. Is that all the? I think that is all the roads set up. Fairly certain. Everyone can get everywhere. No, it isn't. So this road we need to run under here. Can we run you? We can run you quite close. I like the idea of us running quite close to that. Okay, cool. So we're going to remove this pipeline. Not the road, the pipeline. It's here. Get rid of you. Yep. And let's see if we can get this. Oh, hi, autosave. Once autosave is finished, we'll see if we can lift this pipe up and get it across. And I'm going to take this line. No, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Goodbye. A little bit of waste of cash, but that's not a problem. Let's bring you up quite high. About here, and then into there. I don't think we're going to get that road under, if I'm honest. Looking at its angle there. No, we're not. Okay. We should be able to get a road under here, which we can. So put you in here. Put you like that. Cool. So that should be... No, it's not. We still need to get this road through as well. which I might go this way. I think that'll be a bit easier. If we get rid of you. I'm wasting a little bit of money, but not as much as we usually do. That is definitely better. And then we can put you into that. Here. Let's grab our pipelines, and if we bring you out of here... No? Up. Yep. And put you there. Why are you not letting me connect to this now? There we go. Awesome. Cool. So the fire service can get to wherever everything is on the main road. Now, we're not going to connect this to the other road network. So we want to get fire stationing, because we're going to have to get people on there. It does give us an option. I think, just wondering now, we're probably going to use this as a terminus station. Are we? I mean, it makes sense to. Yeah, we are going to use this as a terminus station. So let's get our fire service in here. There we go. We don't need a big one over here. We can just sit this in here quite nicely. Actually, maybe something like this is a bit better because we can connect the paths. There we go. Okay, cool. I didn't want to build that straight away, but that isn't a problem. We can see we've spent a lot of money. What I am going to do is I want to get now is some rails set up. Now, I'm not sure. We may have to use dollars for this. Please don't take all the money. You cancel the contract. Finish it on your own. No. Okay, that's not too bad. So we probably only need one vehicle over here. And we probably want the fire trucks. I'm going to get two, just in case. Okay, cool. Now, what is your range on that? Okay, they do get a bit of our oil field. Now, I'm now thinking I should have built it further over, but let's not worry about that. So now what I want to do is we need to link up the tracks over to our potential oil field over there. And what I can tell you is if we grab the track and we're going to go through this way. So I'm going to build this in rubles. I think that makes sense. I'm going to pause. No, what I do need to do, we need to lift the oil up here. So if we just remove this pipe, and then we go into our track, grab the electric, and we're going to pull you across. I'm going to double track it here, just so we know. We should be able to squeeze through this gap here. That's what I'm hoping. And connect it up. That is the plan. So if we bring you up over to about here, and then drop you into there. Awesome. Cool. That has worked out quite nicely. So that's everything connected back up. Now, if we take the track over, hopefully this isn't going to be too expensive. It probably is. Okay, so let's just build a little bit. I'm going to turn off the auto building, and we may have to build some of this in between the episodes. And we probably can run straight over to... No? I think we head in this direction. Yeah. And then, can we get you into here? No. If we maintain it to about here, and we get you into there. Lovely. Okay, cool. That's going to be that station linked up. We don't have to worry about double tracking this quite yet, but we are going to want to do it in the future. That's going to be everything set up over here. We do need to get power into this section, so we should definitely look at that now. Where it is, we do have put a medium voltage switch in here, which will come in handy, and we're going to need to power our track as well. So if we get a medium voltage in here, we can't quite, if we get it over here, by here we're getting everyone. Am I going to be able to connect that onto the grid? I reckon it's going to be a squeeze, but we may be able to. And that is definitely everyone. So let's zoom in a little bit. We know we can get everyone here. Because of infrastructure, yes we can. We'll see if we can get a cable off this. I feel like we can. Awesome. Okay. We're not going to build this either. We're going to run this. We're going to have to go over the track. So let's get some track down here just to plan that out. Okay, so if we pull, just going to use the one for the moment, but I am going to put a little section of two in just so we know where that is going. Get this. We want to get you over there. That is brilliant. Okay. If we aim for, we're probably just thinking, have we got another? We have got some spares, so I reckon we can rearrange that slightly so we don't have to. We can take it all off the transformer. Let's bring you out in this direction. over here, and we're going to put you to there. Okay. Actually, we're going to end up building this. Let's just build it in dollars. That's probably easier at the moment. I don't want to use all our rubles because it means that we won't import and export. We need to break this line here. Just pause it a second now that we've done that. Want to connect you onto there. Oh no, we need to also break this line here. Take you back a little bit more. I'll pause it because everyone's unhappy, and we want to put you into this one, and we want to come out from here, get onto this line. And we're just going to go straight in. There we go. Are you going to connect? Let's turn the time back on, and we got a connection. That should be everything connected. Everyone got power? Everyone's happy. Good. Right, you, have you got power? You do have power. Awesome. And our building as well without power supply. Oh, because you're not built. That's fine. We can leave this to be built. We're going to have to wait for money to come in. So we're pretty much there now with this. This area will function, hopefully. Got a fire brigade in. So what we need to do now is just connect with our town over here. Now, do we put a station in? I did, but I think we deleted it. So do we want to have... How would we want the train station over here? Let's think about it. Let's get our passenger station in here somewhere. Cargo train. No. In here. Why is it not in here? Or is it just me not seeing it? Cargo, fuel, road. Okay, interesting. In there. That's strange. Definitely strange. Cargo, fuel offloading. This one. No. Okay, anyhow, I wanted to use a mod, so we'll use a mod. So we want to look at platform station. Well, what have we got in here? So we've got bus stop, train platform. Do we want just the one? I don't think we do, but it would fit in quite nicely. I want to go for something. I feel like we want to go for something quite grand. I think we used that one. Carrot hold 310 passengers, and you've got a road. There was one in here. Train platform, you're a little bit smaller. Maybe we do want one over, because this isn't going to be our main station. Which would then work, because what we could do is we could get this in around here somewhere. Let's just remove these paths that we have in here. There we go. And we'll put them back in once we get the station in. And we'll leave those like so. Now back to our mods. And it was it this one? That's a bus stop. Wasn't you? I am quite interested about these bigger stations. I will have to have a look at this. I want a single. I definitely want a double. Doesn't have any roads, but that's just a little bit. It's got power, so we can put you in here. I think that is going to be good. There we go. I mean, we could go for a bigger station. How many people does that hold? Doesn't say. What was it? It was one of these. Maybe 310? Was it this one? Yeah, it was. 310. That's plenty of people. That's going to be ample. Okay, so now what I need to do is connect this up with our passenger depot over there. Now we're going to take the one line. Which I can't... Oh, I can connect. Okay, cool. So we're going to run down like so. There we go. And not overlap existing structure. What have we got here? Oh, okay, we've got a power line. That is why we can't do that. Let's just take this back a little bit. See that because it's night time. There we go. I'm going to pull you back. Now we have got a lot to build, and we can get under here. Awesome. We're going to take you to this point, and then we want you to branch around like so. That is looking like we are on not the best trajectory. Okay, we don't need to be quite so harsh with that. Pull you back, and I think we could probably head something like this. Yep. We're also going to be using straight on there. That isn't too... Oh, I've built it. Okay, cool. Now, we are going to need to get a train on here with a train depot, but we can cross that bridge a little bit later. But we could set up... I don't want to set up a passenger route. We could link this station with the... Yeah, we should link it with the cargo line. And that will enable us to get a train over here. Then we don't have to rebuild the train depot. So we do this and come over. Now this is probably going to cost us probably cheaper to buy a depot, but I do. Oh, there we go. Awesome, cool. So that's going to work. Yep. So we can get our train in. This is all ready to go. Now, we want to try and get the road over here yet, or do we just risk this? I think we've risked this for the moment. Once we've got oil being sold, we can then look to get that set up. So now, how much is it going to cost us? I'm going to turn this to dollars. I'm just going to rinse this out with dollars. I don't know. Hopefully not. It's already looking like it is. Okay, so a few built. There go our dollars. So we've got that up and running. What we don't have is electricity. Oh, we do. That's electrified all this track as well by connecting it. Perfect. So we don't have to set that up. Awesome. So now we've got next to no dollars. So we can't really use that to get anything built. Does it tell us how much this is going to cost? That's $28. I want to get a couple of these storage built so we can just assign these to the outputs that we want them to be. And then we're not going to be able to afford our train. We can have a look at the cost on that, but I think we're definitely going to have to wait for deliveries to come in and for us to make a bit of money. So maybe that's going to be that we're going to do for the next time. So I want you to be fuel. Awesome. And then build this one as well, which we're going to have to do with dollars. Okay, there's our dollars gone. We're down to bare bones, but I think once we get this up and running, we just need one train and to build all these buildings here. But once we can get that up and running, one train to here, maybe some more houses over there, we can definitely get everything up and running, which would be good. Everything is connected, so yeah, I think this should be quite profitable once we get the power up. So I think the best thing for me to do now is we've got most of it built even, and we just need to wait for money to come in, readjust that train route, and get the passenger set up. So I think the next time what I will do is I will have the passenger train ready, this route set up, and then we just need to get workers here. So that will be in the next episode, guys. So if you've enjoyed the video, please hit that thumbs up button. Continue to comment, guys. That's really helping me as well. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Alright, guys. Take care. Ciao.